Hi everyone, this is a demo of Threshold Custody Wallet on Penumbra. Threshold Custody is essentially shielded multisig. You distribute the spend authority of funds across several participants, and this means the funds are safer. And so you can use any IBC asset shielded on Penumbra to generate these transactions with many participants. To learn more, you can go to guide.penumbra.zone and it'll give you the instructions to set up PCLI. So this is the interface which we'll use to generate the transactions. In a later video, we'll be showing the initial setup for the backend and all the shares between participants. But for now, here's a demo of the transactions themselves. So we'll need to have Prax Wallet installed. You'll click Manage Portfolio and it will open your account and sub-accounts. So in this example, we're sending funds into the Threshold Custody Wallet address so that we can then perform the transaction with multiple participants. So we'll hit the send button, enter the address that we're sending to, the amount, and we can even include an encrypted memo. So once that's done, we can hit send and wait for the transaction to build and send. So once the funds have been received to our wallet, we'll be able to then withdraw them to any IBC chain or another Penumbra address. So in our example, we're going to be sending the funds we've received from our Threshold Custody wallet into our DAO on Osmosis. So the coordinator will enter this command PCLI TX withdraw. They'll specify the address that they're sending to. And the participant, so in our case, our threshold is 2 of 3, so it requires a coordinator and one other person, our participant, to send any transaction from the wallet. So the participant will enter the command PCLI threshold sign. And so let's see how that looks. In our demonstration, we have Dismad as the coordinator. So he's entering the PCLI TX withdraw command, and this specifies the Osmosis address of our DAO, the channel, and the amount we're withdrawing. If you're interested in finding out which channels are supported by whichever chain you're withdrawing to, you can go to docs.osmosis.zone and you can scroll down to the IBC channel section. And so once the wallet completes syncing, it will generate a share, and this share is copied and passed over to our participant. We do this using an encrypted communication channel. In our example, it's session. And so from the participant's perspective, they're typing in PCLI threshold sign, and they'll be prompted to pass a message to the coordinator. And again, from the coordinator's perspective, the message is received, it's pasted into PCLI, and another round begins of verifying the shares. And so with the final response received by the coordinator, it's then pasted into the terminal, and with all the partial shares, a full valid signature can be produced. And so we see the transaction generated and Dismad sharing the transaction ID with me. So next we hop over to vote.zhub.xyz, which is our DAO on DAO, and we can view the which has recently been received to our Osmosis multisig. So we've seen Penumbra allows for shielded multisig of any IBC asset. Are there any interesting use cases that you can think of? Let us know in the comments.